welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another talking video. You guys know I have so many opinions about so many things and my head is always going, and this is something I have been wanting to talk about in a video, and I finally have the time to sit down and chat with you guys. But there are two things that inspired this video. I shouldn't say inspired, triggered is more accurate. The first one is this book called Capture Your Style by Amy Song, and she wrote this book giving you tips on how to grow your social media, how to have a successful Instagram account. And then the other piece that triggered this video was a video that I watched that randomly came into my recommended videos. I don't know why, because it has nothing to do with what I normally watch, but maybe it was God's message, because I really believe that God talks to you in very subtle ways. You have to be tuned with the universe to hear his message. This is a beautiful, wholesome girl that had a YouTube channel and kind of got disillusioned with YouTube and decided to leave for a while, and she actually recently came back. She just started college. But if I wish my daughter to be like someone when she reaches college, it would be like this girl, super cute. But in the video she was saying that she was not finding YouTube fun anymore, that she had been filming her videos for a number of years, and she said she wasn't excited anymore. She realized that she was filming videos that were videos that other people liked, not necessarily what she liked. She would look at other people's channels and she'd be like, oh my God, people are doing a back to school haul. And she was like, I have to do a back to school haul. And she was filming and talking about all of those things that were not necessarily really interesting to her, but because everybody was doing, she felt the pressure to do it. And she said she just got disillusioned over time, and then her subscribers were decreasing. So I'm just gonna take a break. Everything that she said is absolutely true, and it's not just true on Instagram or social media. Today I want to talk about the pressures that we feel when we are on Instagram or YouTube, or when you have an Instagram account and you want to grow, or you are a wannabe fashion blogger or a YouTuber. And I have to say that I kind of have those thoughts myself. So I figured, why not chat with my peeps, right, you guys, and see what you guys think and what you have to say on the topic. So watching her video, it made me realize that, it is absolutely true. Sometimes I actually stay away from watching YouTube videos. I only watch videos that I thoroughly enjoy, or videos from people that I know and love. Okay, so videos I watch, Rich Lux. I love Rich Lux. I couldn't care less about the drama of celebrities. I actually, guys, I do not follow one celebrity on my Instagram. Usually celebrity Instagrams is 50 million photos of themselves. Like Crystal sometimes shows me some things because she follows like Bella Hadid or Gigi Hadid, and Bella Hadid is like this. Like every post, every Snapchat. I mean, and as beautiful as she is, I'm not interested in looking at your face 30 times a day, or looking at yourself, admiring yourself in the mirror or in your Snapchat. Like you have to have something else to offer. I don't care about celebrities or celebrity drama or YouTube, but I don't know what it is about Rich that is so endearing, and he's so funny, and he's so entertaining, and on top of it all, his opinions about everything are so intelligent. I'm like, damn, that's exactly what I think. I watch YouTube channels that are thoroughly enjoyable, like Maria Dragonova, who is a friend of mine, and I want to support all of my friends. And I also enjoy watching some smaller YouTube channels. I do that sometimes on purpose because I don't like to compare myself with anybody else. I don't want to look at other people's videos and then end up imitating their videos. I want my ideas to be original. I want the way I edit my videos to be original. All of the things that I do are 100% my idea, my topics, or things that I want to talk about. Because sometimes when you compare yourself to other people, even yourself in your real life or in school, you just end up sometimes, not even on purpose, letting yourself do what they're doing. Or if you saw a school project and somebody has a cool ass poster, you end up kind of copying, even sometimes not on purpose, but you end up being influenced and copying what they're doing. So I am so careful about not watching too many YouTube videos, because seriously, like in a way, I kind of don't want to be contaminated. You know, that's the bottom line. I want to do my own thing, and I want to be original, and I want my ideas to be mine. And the other thing is, I don't want to do videos that everybody, just because someone else is doing it. I do the tags that I enjoy, that I think are fun. I talk about the bags that I care about, that I feel like I have something to say. I do my shopping vlogs in my editing style. I think we should be original. There's space for everybody to be fabulous and successful and not have to compare yourself to other people and try to copy what they're doing. So, but I think that is a very real pressure that YouTubers feel, is that I have to do, you know, people are getting a lot of views on this, I have to do a video about this. Or, oh my gosh, that person is growing faster than I am, what am I doing wrong? Why is that person getting more views than I am? What am I doing wrong? It is real pressure, you know, that you feel, and you have to be so confident in yourself to not get yourself contaminated by that and continue to be original and be your own person. I feel like you have to be so sure of yourself, and you really have to do YouTube for love, so you are not doing everything for views. So her video really touched me, because these are things I think about. These are things that Crystal talks about, you know, with her YouTube channel. And the bottom line is, you can't compare yourself to everybody else. Like, you cannot live your life wanting to be somebody else. You have to enjoy your own success. I have found that talking to people that have no followers to 10 followers to 1,000,000 followers, people are always wanting more. If you have 1,000 followers, why don't I have 5,000? If you have 5,000, why don't I have 100,000? If you have 1,000,000, well, why this other blogger has 2,000,000? There's always somebody that is better than yourself. You cannot live your life like that. You have to stop and smell the flowers and be grateful for the things that you do have. And then the other piece that inspired this video was this book. So this book was okay. I mean, it was quite basic, I thought. You know, the tips were really, really basic, nothing earth-shattering. If you are someone that knows nothing about Instagram and you are starting right now from nothing and you want to get some tips on growing your following and how to take cute pictures, I think this is useful. I feel like someone that has already like thousands of followers on Instagram, I don't think it's worthwhile, guys. To be honest, I thought it was very basic. A couple of things really made me think about, do I really want to go this far to grow my following? Am I really willing to sacrifice this much and go this deep just so I can have more followers? It kind of created like a midlife crisis for me and my Instagram, if you will, because Instagram has become such an obsession for people, guys, that people are willing to do some crazy ass shit for likes and for additional followers. Is it really worthwhile? I mean, at least YouTube, you make some money off your videos, but Instagram, maybe you're getting some paid posts, you're getting some free stuff here and there, and still you have to be really, really huge on Instagram to be able to enjoy these benefits. Let's talk a little bit about the ridiculousness that's happening on Instagram. So one of the things that she talks about in this book is you have to pay attention to your grid. You have to post everything in 12s, okay? So it is a pleasing grid to the eye, so people, when they look at your page, it feels inviting for them to follow. I agree to a certain extent. Yes, your grid has to be beautiful. Yes, your photos have to be beautiful. They have to have good lighting. They have to have beautiful colors. Don't come take a photo on top of your bed sheet, your sheet all wrinkled, then you throw some Louis Vuitton stuff with some crappy ass lighting and take a photo and post on your Instagram and expect to grow, because you're not gonna grow. But am I willing to go to the length of, oh my gosh, I have to post in 12s? So every 12 photos, all of the color schemes have to match. And she says in this book that actually before she posts a photo, she goes on this app, posts this photo on this app to make sure it looks good on her grid, and if it doesn't match the scheme of her grid, she doesn't post it. And I'm like, dude, this is ridiculousness right here. So let's say I am in Greece, and the first half of my vacation I'm in Athens for a couple days, and I took some photos that are by those historical sites, the Parthenon, and everything is very beige because of the antique columns. And then I got to photo number 7, and I traveled to Santorini, which is a completely different vibe. And now my color scheme is completely blue because Santorini is all about the beaches and the ocean. And hold up, I'm not gonna start posting Santorini because I didn't fulfill my 12 grid scheme on my Instagram. This is to me ridiculous. ridiculous, guys. Here's how I think about Instagram. Instagram is a means for you to share your life and share your passion. You are living your life, and as a result, you have cute moments to share with other people on Instagram. You love fashion, post some cute photos of bags. Of course, take cute photos. Of course, do good lighting. You have to do pretty composition. Yeah, okay, basics, right? I do that too. But at what point has your life switched from living a beautiful life and sharing beautiful moments on Instagram to living your life to pose for Instagram? I think that is a big difference. I see some photos, guys, that are ridiculous, and I have a very analytical mind. I look at an Instagram photo and I am like X-ray. I am thinking about everything that happened for that photo to happen, right? So I see some photos, like the other day, I saw a photo from this girl. I don't remember who it was, but it was like a picnic in Paris, and she's sitting on this beautiful garden, right, with the Eiffel Tower in the back, and there is this big towel on the floor, and there is food, there is flowers, there is champagne, she's holding balloons, and I'm thinking, just walk 3 miles all over Paris. Or let's say she had a driver, she's getting out of this freaking driver car or this taxi full of freaking bags of shit, right? And holding balloons and fake champagne, and she's spending half an hour setting that table, and that was not a real picnic, peeps, okay? That photo is not a moment of reality where she had an amazing moment and she wanted to capture that memory and share with you. That is a completely posed photo that was ridiculous to make happen just so you have something cool to post on Instagram. That's not a memory. And then another thing that she talks about in this book is, you know, when she travels to special places like Paris or whatever, she will wake up 4 o'clock in the morning so she can go to the spot and everything is empty and there are no people. So you can take a photo by the Eiffel Tower with no people there. That is ridiculousness. Instead of enjoying your trip to Paris, you're waking up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, doing your makeup, doing your hair, carrying 15 pounds of food and freaking Moet Chandon so you can put a fake picnic and have a photo that is empty. I'm not willing to do that sacrifice, you guys. Maybe you are. I mean, tell me what you think in the comment section below. But I am just saying that for me, when I travel, I want to enjoy. I want to make memories. Do I want fabulous photos on my Instagram? Of course I do. And I guarantee you, if you go on my Instagram right now, I have some pretty banging photos in Paris, in Greece, and I did not wake up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning for any of those photos. I do try to find a balance between being happy and living a life and doing fashion and having Instagram and having a YouTube, but just so my things are genuine. Everything you see on my Instagram was a moment. There is real emotion behind those photos. Yeah, do I arrange my food looking nice? And do I put, you know, all the desserts looking cute? And maybe I put my bag in the background? Of course I do, but there was a real moment. I did not buy that champagne to take that photo. I did not spend $30 in flowers. Most of the flowers you see on Instagrams on those fabulous photos, they just bought the flowers for the photo. One of the things that the YouTuber that I mentioned talk about in her videos was that she found she was doing things just so she could post them in social media. So she said, I would go out, and she said, yeah, I like flowers, but I would go out and buy flowers just so I would have flowers to post on my photo. And she said, and in the end, I was spending all this money in flowers, right, that you necessarily wouldn't get every day, but just so you could post a photo with flowers. I do not want my life to be a collection of fake photos. I want my life to be a fabulous life full of photos that are real memories. So something for you to think about. Yes, try to do well, try to take beautiful photos, but find your balance. Do you want to go to Paris and spend your entire time planning your outfits, planning your shots, waking at 4 o'clock in the morning? Really, everything about that trip was just about capturing the photo, and then you missed the trip. You missed the most important part of it all, which was the trip. So that made me think, you know, and I got this book because I am a perfectionist at everything that I do. Everything I do, I want to be the best. I was always like that since I was a kid. I am ultra competitive. I want to be a badass mofo, okay? So Obviously, I want my Instagram to be amazing. I want my YouTube videos to be the best that they can be. And actually, this makes me think of a story. I was a bank teller when I lived in Florida for a while I was going to college. And the bank that I worked in it had a separate building for drive-through. So there was the main building where people walked, and I wasn't good enough to be in the fancy building, so they put me in the drive-through building. The drive-through building was a little box. Each one of us had a line for our drive-through bank, right? And guys, like I am competitive. I remember when I started, I'm like, I'm gonna be the most badass bank teller in this freaking bank, and my line is gonna be a flipping NASCAR, man. And while the girls would be yapping all day long in the freaking drive-through, you know, talking to each other in their lines, like taking forever, I had an internal competition with myself where I'd be like, bam, car number one, bam, car number two. Like my shit was rolling, man. And I remember the first month that I was there, the bank manager came to the building, which she didn't do very often because we were the shit show, you know. But she came and she said, well, I have some very surprising news here, but Erica had the most amount of transactions in the whole branch. And she looked like in disbelief, like, how is that possible? This girl is brand new. She does not have banking experience. She had never worked in a bank as a bank teller before. How is that possible? And you could tell she thought it was a fluke. Month number 2, bam, I was number 1. Month number 3, bam. My line was like a freaking race car, man. You came in to deposit your check, it was pit stop, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. So that's how I am. I want to be the best. If I am flipping burgers, I'm going to flip the most delicious flipping burgers you have ever seen. That's how I operate. So anyway, because I want to have a banging Instagram and an amazing YouTube, I'm always researching. I like to know about fashion. I like to know about designers. I want to have good information to give you guys. So this book was part of this research. You know, it's me trying to be the best that I can be. But then for the first time, I said, you know what? If being a big blogger or getting more followers means I will not have a life, then I don't want it. I want a real life. I don't want those collections of amazing pictures that don't have any memories with them. They're just a bunch of buying balloons, carrying balloons everywhere, buying flowers, carrying food in Paris so you can have a fake moment to show the world. That's not what I want. So here is my message to you. I think you can still be successful and be authentic. And I think the biggest proof of that is Kiara. Kiara is the #1 fashion blogger in the world, over 10 million followers. Go look at her feed right now and tell me if there is a 12 grid on her feed. And tell me if every one of her photos has a similar color scheme. She doesn't give a damn, guys. Like, she posts whatever the hell she wants, is with her boyfriend. Sometimes she doesn't wear a bra. If she's in a bowl, if she's in a fashion show, her photos are moments. They are real, genuine moments. And then the other one that I want to mention is actually my favorite fashion blogger of all time, and that's Tássia Naves. She's from Brazil. I think she has almost 3 million followers or something like that. Same thing. She has a crap load of followers. There is no color scheme. It's banging photos of her. Killer outfit, photo post. Another killer outfit, photo post. There is no color scheme. She said some people here in this book try to do a black and white color scheme on their Instagram feed so it looks cohesive. I mean, really, black and white? I mean, no, my life is so not black and white, you guys. There is no way in hell I'm doing that. So I don't know. I would be interested to hear what you have to say about all of this, but I think this and this YouTube video kind of created an epiphany for me in terms of finding a balance and being successful at the things I love doing, but still being a real person with real opinions. You know, the other thing that I like to talk about, sometimes on my comments, I do get criticized for my opinions. Not everybody agrees with what I say, and that's perfectly fine, guys. But I think you should appreciate that I am real and I tell you the truth, because people are so scared of offending somebody, of saying the wrong thing, of losing views, losing subscribers, losing followers, and I refuse to be that, you know. And I hope that if I say something that you do not agree with, that you do not get offended, that you appreciate that we have different opinions, and that I have the balls to say what I think. I think we are in a world where everything is so fake and people are so not genuine. I have to say that one of the things that I appreciated the most, so my video about the luxury roast tag where I talk crap about, you know, a couple of Louis Vuitton bags, the Never Full and the Speedy. It got a lot of hate because obviously a lot of people got butthurt about what I said. But there were some people in my comments that were like, Erica, I am a proud basic bitch and I have a Speedy and I have a Never Full and I'm cool. And that made me so happy because to me, that shows me that there are people there that are mature, that understand that people are different and that respect that I said the truth, you know, and they're like, cool, I have that bag. I know you think that way. The video is entertaining. I'm not taking any offense to it. So for those of you who appreciate a person that is real and genuine, because come on, it is so easy to come on YouTube and just be the voice of everybody, right? Oh, don't criticize this person because of that. Or don't talk bad about this bag because of that. Or it is so easy. To me, that is a cop-out. I think one of the biggest problems with YouTube nowadays is that people do everything for views and everything for subscribers, and they're afraid of saying what they really think and giving you their real opinions. That is one of the reasons why I like watching small channels, is because first of all, I love supporting small channels, people that are starting. I think it's cool. We need to help each other out. I feel like even if I had 3 million subscribers, I would still watch small channels that are just starting because I'm not too good for anybody. The other reason is because I feel like small channels are not as corrupt. People are more genuine. They're not sold out by products, by commercials. So there are actually 2 channels that I watch quite a bit. One is Style Hard. So if you're watching this, shout out to you, girl. I think she's super cool. I think she says what she thinks, and damn, I love that. I might not agree with everything, but when I see somebody that is truthful and genuine, you got me a hello. And then the other one that I really enjoy is called Rao NY, which is Raul and Nicole. I will put a link to their channel below. I love your guys' opinions. You guys are so young and so savvy about fashion, and you have real fun opinions, and I'm always interested in what the younger generations have to say about fashion because I think you guys are really refreshing. I do not want to get stuck in like the conservative luxury lady kind of like lifestyle, which is a lot of the luxury accounts I see on Instagram. It's kind of boring, you know, so I really try to stay in touch with the newer generations, and you guys are awesome. So I like to watch smaller channels because I think it's more genuine. For example, makeup videos on YouTube. I think the makeup community on YouTube is so corrupt, you guys. It is so sad. It has become like one eat the other alive. I can't stand it. I don't know many channels of big makeup channels that I watch because it has become so much about selling things, about making money. They lost their true essence. I don't think there's anything wrong with making money on YouTube. Let me make that very clear. I think you should make money on YouTube. YouTube is hard, okay? Filming videos is hard, editing videos is hard, researching contents is hard, doing makeup looks is hard. It is work. Like, YouTubers should absolutely get paid for what they do as long as you do it with integrity. First of all, I have a lot of respect for YouTubers because YouTubers are usually self-made, okay? These are normal people, hustlers, just like you and me, that sat in front of a couch, put a little camera in front of them, and made something of themselves, like true hustlers. It's not like a Kylie or a Kendall Jenner that had everything at their disposal, grew up in a rich household, and then mom had all of the contacts at all of the major fashion houses, at Vogue at 17, and got you the gigs and made you a supermodel. I mean, granted, I'm not taking credit from Kendall, but damn, would she be Kendall if she grew up in the middle of St. Louis, Missouri, in a poor family with nobody around her? Absolutely not, guys. These people had all the opportunity in the world, right? So actually, let's take a total tangent here. I was watching Kylie's new reality show, the first episode. I just can't, guys. I almost threw up. I said, I give up on this. They're trying so hard to make her relatable, and she's so not relatable, and it is so forced. But I had my struggle, guys. You know, it is so hard to be different. And I'm like, please. It is so hard to be different in your mansion with, hold on, I am so depressed. Let me go to Chanel and spend $10,000. Oh, hold on, I'm having a midlife crisis. Let me go to the Caribbean and spend a few days in a 5-star resort to clear my mind. I mean, come on, didn't work a day in her life and trying to talk about how hard her life is, being different and all of that. You know, get the hell out of my face with your struggle, okay? So, With that being said, when I think about YouTubers are hustlers. These people deserve money. So I do not have a problem with that as long as you do that with integrity. As long as you are selling products that you truly use yourself. If you would pay money to buy that for yourself and you are selling that to others, to me there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You should make commissions. There are big talks on YouTube about, I don't know, like Jaclyn Hill make money of her palettes or the Morphe brushes. If she did it with integrity and she's making money off of her palette, what is wrong with that? I absolutely don't see a problem with that. I think the problem with YouTube now is that it has become so much about making money that people are selling things that they don't necessarily believe in, that they wouldn't necessarily buy themselves, and it has become a crap show, and it has become very, very dirty. When I think about, for example, Jeffree Star's makeup line, right? So every time someone says anything bad about his makeup line, he crucifies them. So which YouTuber right now has the balls to say the truth about what they think about his makeup line? I mean, you are reckoning with a force that is Jeffree Star. He will destroy you. So any young YouTuber probably does not have the balls to really give you an honest opinion about Jeffree Star's makeup. Or is the other case around where they want to get in good graces with Jeffree Star and then they are saying all of these fabulous things because they are getting the makeup for free and they are friends with Jeffree and they are also YouTubers and it's a mafia to all help each other. How is that clean business? That to me is kind of sad. I don't care about people collabing. I don't care about people selling products as long as they do it with integrity. The funny thing is when YouTubers make money, I notice on the comments, people kind of bash them. But Selena Gomez makes Pantene commercials on every magazine and on TV and nobody says a word about it. Is Selena Gomez using Pantene shampoo? I mean, do you really believe that for a second? Hell to the no, guys. She's just getting paid to show a product. Totally not ethical whatsoever because we know she's getting the best hairdressers with the best shampoo and the best products every day, right? But nobody's bashing Selena Gomez for it. Why do YouTubers have to be criticized for making money? I have never really worked with any company so far, guys, because I have not found any products, in my opinion, that were worth talking. I have 2 products that I tried recently that I really, really love, that I would absolutely buy myself. So I'll probably make a video with those 2 products that 2 companies sent to me. But before these 2 products, I have almost a year of YouTube, have gotten many things. To me, the money is not worth it. $100 worth of free clothes for me to make a video and show clothes and make a commercial. Unless it's something I love, I am not going to show you guys. And when I show you and it's something a company sent to me for free, you will be the first ones to know because I have nothing to hide. So I think that's how it should be. You should make money. You should get rich off of YouTube if you can. Yeah, take advantage. Who doesn't love getting free stuff? Who doesn't love to make money talking about things that they love? Hell yeah, Chanel wants to sponsor me. Chanel, I'm here for you. I would talk about Chanel all day long. But if we love it, why not? But just do it with integrity. These are some of the things that have been going through my mind lately is that YouTube is forcing people to change and is becoming so much about money and it's becoming so much about being popular and about getting views and getting subscribers that I feel like YouTubers are losing themselves and then they are losing who they really were in the beginning, which they were there to help people or entertain people or show cool things to people. If you make more money, no problem. It's okay to have nicer clothes. It's okay to have a nicer car, buy a bigger house. By all means, do it. But don't change the essence of who you are. That's what I don't want to be. That's absolutely what I don't want to do. I hope you can appreciate that. I would love to see what you think. Do you go through similar struggles with your Instagram and trying to post cool photos to try to gain more followers? I just came to the conclusion that I am not willing to do that. I just don't want to go that extra mile where I don't have a life anymore. To me, the most important thing in my life are my memories, are my trips, are my moments with my family, are enjoying the things that I love, fashion, traveling, shopping, and I love sharing that with you guys so much. But what I want you to see is real, is my videos. Every time I edit my videos, I cry because those are real true moments of happiness in my life. All of my photos on Instagram, yeah, I pose for photos, yeah, I take 5 photos to pick the best one. I try to do my best within reason. There will not be ridiculousness on my Instagram. There will not be 12 photo grids. My photos are about the moment, are about beautiful things, and they mean something. They are my real life, not my posed life. Would love to hear what you think about my trials and tribulations, your opinions on what's going on in the world of YouTube nowadays. My message to you is, always be yourself. Don't ever sacrifice who you are, your opinions, your true self, just to be popular, just to post a cool photo, just to have more views or more followers. If people truly love you, they will love you for you. You don't need to change who you are. Like I said, how many crazy popular fashion bloggers I know that their photos are whatever the hell they want to post. And that's how it should be. Don't contribute to the fakeness of social media. You know, appreciate when people are honest and genuine, even if you disagree. And you yourself, you should live by those rules as well. You should never sacrifice your life or your moment or your happiness just so you can look cool. I mean, to me, that is so uncool. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Love you so much. Bye-bye.